All right, hello and welcome. Let's be real, you've probably seen Bali everywhere on your social media feed lately, right? And you're probably wondering, what is all the hype about? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to decode the Island of the Gods in a super quick guide, especially for all you travelers from India. So let's jump right in and figure out what makes this place so special.
Okay, so let's start with the big one, the question that's probably on your mind. What's the deal with Bali? I mean, what is it about this one little island in Indonesia that's got everyone so hooked? Why is it suddenly the place to go?
Well, it's not just one thing. It's really this perfect recipe, you know? You've got an international spot that's surprisingly close to India. You get this feeling of affordable luxury so you can live it up without emptying your wallet. The landscapes, absolutely stunning, like straight out of a postcard. And then you throw in this incredibly rich culture, tons of adventure, and yeah, you guessed it, it's one of the most Instagrammable places on the planet.
So first up, let's dig into why everyone's actually going. It really comes down to this. It's the perfect international getaway.
A huge part of the appeal is just how easy it is to get there. I mean, think about it. You can hop on a direct flight from places like Delhi or Bangalore, and you're there in just 6 or 7 hours. That's it. And a week is kind of the sweet spot, the perfect amount of time to really soak it all in. The best part? You can find packages starting from around 27,800 rupees. That makes it a super accessible international trip.
Okay, but here's the thing about Bali. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of place. It's an island that has so many different sides to it. So the real question is, what kind of traveler are you? What's your perfect Bali vibe?
So let's break it down. Are you a thrill seeker looking for some action, or are you more of a Zen seeker, hoping to just chill out and recharge? This is the first big choice you gotta make.
Yeah, it's all about choosing your pace. On the one hand, if you're a thrill seeker, you could be tearing through jungle trails on an ATV, rappelling down waterfalls, catching waves at Kuta Beach, or, and this is a big one, trekking up an active volcano to watch the sunrise. But hey, if you're looking for Zen, your Bali could look totally different. Picture this, finding your center at a yoga retreat, getting pampered with a traditional Balinese spa day, or just quietly meditating by those beautiful, serene rice terraces.
But wait, what if you're neither of those? What if you're not just looking for an adrenaline rush or a yoga pose? What if you want to dive deep into the heart and soul of the island? Well, then maybe you're a culture explorer.
Oh, if that's you, you are in for an absolute treat. Your trip is going to be packed. You could be watching the incredible Ketchok fire dance at a temple while the sun sets. Or maybe you'll get lost exploring the amazing wood carvings in Ubud, or discover traditional crafts like batik and silver making. You can visit ancient royal palaces like Tirta Ganga that look like something out of a fairy tale, or even wander through the famous Ubud monkey forest.
All right, so no matter what kind of traveler you are, thrill seeker, Zen seeker, culture explorer, there are some places you just have to see. This is the ultimate Bali bucket list. These are the can't-miss highlights.
First things first, you can talk about Bali without talking about its temples. They are absolutely iconic. You've got Tanah Lot, this incredible temple perched on a rock out in the sea. Then there's Uluwatu, sitting on a massive 70-meter cliff. The views are insane. There's Uluwatu Bratan, the one that looks like it's literally floating on a lake. Tirta Empel, famous for its holy spring water. And of course, you know this one, Lempuing, home to the famous Gates of Heaven that you've definitely seen all over Instagram.
And it's not just the temples. The natural wonders in Bali are just breathtaking. We're talking about trekking up an active volcano, Mount Batur, for sunrise, or heading over to Nusa Penida Island to see those dramatic cliffs and that famous beach that looks like a T-Rex. And you can't forget the Tegalalang rice terraces. These aren't just pretty fields. They're a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And the Sekempul waterfall? Just a stunning series of cascades hidden in the jungle. The landscapes are truly on another level. Okay. So are you feeling inspired yet? I bet you are. Let's switch gears and get into the practical stuff, planning your trip smartly. Because knowing these little details is what's going to make your trip go from good to amazing.
So first thing you need to decide, when should you go? Bali basically has 2 seasons. You've got the dry season from about April to October. This is when you get all the sunshine, perfect for surfing, hiking, all that outdoor stuff. The downside? It's peak season, so it's more crowded. Then you have the rainy season from November to March. It's going to be more humid and, well, rainy, but it's less crowded, everything is super green and lush, and it's the perfect time for things like spa treatments and yoga.
And now for maybe the most fun part about planning a trip from India, the money. Right now, 1 Indian rupee gets you around 189 Indonesian rupiah.
No, you heard that right. You're basically going to be a rupiah millionaire the second you land. How cool is that?
And don't stress about the visa, because it is super simple for Indian citizens. You've got two easy options. You can either apply for an e-visa online before you leave, or you can just get a visa on arrival right when you land in Bali. Either way, just make sure you have your passport, return tickets, and hotel booking handy. You pay the fee, which is about 2,500 rupees, and boom, you're all set.
All right, now that we've covered the practical stuff, let's get into some of the fun and quirky secrets about Bali. You know, the surprising things you only really learn once you're there.
Okay, check this out. It's a local belief that for the first 3 months of their lives, babies are seen as divine beings, still connected to the spirit world. Because of this, their feet are not allowed to touch the impure ground, so they're carried everywhere until a special ceremony finally welcomes them to the earth. Isn't that incredible?
And the cool facts just keep coming. Did you know that Bali has a day of silence for its New Year? The entire island, including the airport, literally shuts down for a full 24 hours. It's also home to Kopi Luwak, which is the most expensive coffee in the world. And that Kechik dance we mentioned, it's a retelling of the Ramayana, but done with this amazing chorus of human voices instead of instruments. Oh, and get this, the waters around Bali have over 3,000 species of fish. That's double what you'd find in the Great Barrier Reef.
So, there you have it, a quick tour through the Island of the Gods. As you can see, Bali is so much more than just a pretty place. It's this incredible mix of adventure, culture, and pure relaxation. It's a place where you can really find what you're looking for. So the only real question left is, what will your Bali story be?